Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about all things financial literacy. And today we're going to be talking about an auto loan that can actually be used as a personal loan. And this is going to be with LightStream. And I was recently approved for $30,000. And to me, it's a really cool loan hack, but not really a hack. But during a one-on-one business coaching that I had with one of our subscribers, this was brought to my attention that I should check out this loan, and also suggested I should try it out personally. And you can be approved for this loan up to $35,000 with no documentation, and the funds are deposited into your bank account within 24 hours or less. For me, I did it at the end of the business day, and I did receive my loans the very next day. Around 8 a.m., I was approved Pacific time, and then the funds were deposited by 1 p.m. that exact same day. So I'm going to give you more details about this company and some data points that you can use to get approved. So without further ado, let's get started. Now let's talk about LightStream as a company. It's a financial technology company that offers a lot of products as far as auto loans and many more. But LightStream is an online lender, and they're a division of Truist Bank. Truist was formed in 2019 as a result of a merger of equals between SunTrust Bank, of which LightStream was a division, and BB&T. So these two companies came together, and this is a division that is a part of Truist. Now, the products that they offer can be online lending, loans, auto, home improvement, practically anything else at competitive rates for those with good credit. I even saw a loan that you can get for a horse. So, I mean, it's a lot of different random things that you can actually get approved for. Now, LightStream is heavily focused on individuals with good to excellent credit. So if your credit score is 680 and above, then this loan may be a good option for you. But if you're still working on your credit, I recommend watching this video all the way through. This may be a viable option for you in the near future. Again, there's plenty of videos on this channel about credit repair that you can check out. There's a playlist in the description. Now, LightStream does not offer any pre-qualified offers, so you will need to apply in order to know what you are pre-qualified for. This loan can actually go up to $100,000 that will require proof of income, but if you're someone that can actually show that proof of income, you can apply for up to that amount. Now let's talk about some qualifications and data points. Now for hard pulls, it will be a TransUnion FICO 8. Your credit score, once again, should be a 680 or above. Now, here's a pro tip with TransUnion. TransUnion is very sensitive to recent debt. If you want to improve your score in a very short period of time, you should lower any recent debt that you have, especially with credit cards. That is an easy way to greatly improve your TransUnion score in a short period of time. Now, for the loan terms, you are looking at a minimum loan of $5,000, maximum loan of $100,000. The terms can range from 12 to 144 months. Now, if you're looking at an auto loan, the longest term is 84. Okay, these are unsecured loans that get deposited into your checking account, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But just know, shortest term, 12 months, depending on the type of loan. Now, for the APR, this can change depending on the time that you're watching the video, but currently at the time of recording, we're looking at 9.39% as the minimum. The maximum is 25.99%, so it can get very high. I believe mine was somewhere around 10% for this loan. Here's a tip. You can get a 0.5% auto pay discount when you sign up for auto pay. You do have to sign up before loan acceptance. So during the process, you will have to select that option if you want to receive that discount. It also will make sure that you pay on time. I highly suggest doing that, especially because it's going to save you money. Now let's discuss the loan usage. This loan is not limited in the way that it could be used. Now, what do I mean by that? When I talk about limitations, if you go on the website, they give you a plethora of loan options that you can choose from. And in those options, no matter which one that you pick, this is a unsecured loan. So LightStream is more of a unsecured personal loan than an auto loan, meaning once the funds have been deposited into your account, you are free to use them as you see fit. So pretty much they're going to take whatever you say you're using the loan for as your word, and then it's up to your discretion how you're going to use that loan. Now, why would you apply for an auto loan when it comes to this after I just talked about all the different loan options that you have? The way I see it, an auto loan is easier to get approved for because it's secured by something. It's a secured debt with the vehicle being collateral. Now, when you get approved for this loan, they actually say that you are not supposed to put that they are the lien holder of this loan. You actually would get the title for your car if that's what you were using it for. So just know when you're doing this, you're actually just paying for the car and paying the loan back. However, when you look at this, it's a lot easier to get approved for auto loans when you're looking at underwriting criteria. It's also better for your credit profile. If you don't want to have any installment loans, an auto loan is always one where it's very normal for you to have higher balances. Now, a personal loan is unsecured debt, and if you default, they have to sue you and get a judgment to garnish your wages or levy your assets. That's the reason why, if you guys have ever applied for a personal loan and you wondered why it was hard to get approved for $20,000, but you were able to get approved for a $50,000 auto loan, that's the reason why. They are seen in a different light. So with that being said, let's go to the LightStream website. I just want to talk more about the loans that are offered, and then we'll go through the application process, and I'll take you step by step the options that I chose to be approved for this loan. All right, currently we're on the LightStream website, and you can see lending uncomplicated. They actually show that the APR can be as low as 6.94%. So I'll stand corrected there. It's 6.94. Again, all these things change. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with the latest APR. So it says your best loan ever guaranteed, low fixed rates, APR with auto pay, and you have to see the rates and terms. Now, I won't focus so much on that anymore because, again, depending on when you watch this, they may be as low as 4%. Who knows? So let's talk about these loans. And this is what I want to show you. Home improvement. It could be a kitchen, a bath remodel, landscaping, solar, a swimming pool, other home improvements, recreation, family life, anything else, medical, dental, a horse, aircraft loans, pretty much anything that you can think of. That's the really what I like about this loan the most, is that they're going to deposit those funds. It's just a different way that they're categorized. And depending on how you want it to be categorized, it could show up as an auto loan on your credit report. It can show up as a personal loan. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Now, I want to go over some of the FAQs as well. Now, I will leave a link in the description if you want to go through these same FAQs, but a lot of the things I like to look at is like credit requirements. So how do they define excellent credit? And you can take a look at that and they'll let you know. I believe the data points that I gave are very appropriate, but if you wanted to get more detailed information, I always read what the actual creditor is going to provide, because they're going to tell you what their lending criteria is, because they want you to get approved. It's mutually beneficial. When loans are paid back, they make some interest, and then you're able to get whatever it is that you need from your loan. They also talk about credit cards. They do need your credit card number, and they use that in order to have a way to verify your personal identity. So rest assured, you're not in any danger or of them stealing your information, and it's only requested after you are approved. So during this process, you won't see it, but after you are approved, they will ask for credit card information. They even let you know where they pull from. So right here, which credit agencies do you use to get my credit? LightStream pulls a hard inquiry from TransUnion or Equifax, and credit scores often vary by agency. For me personally, they pull from TransUnion, and I've also seen them pull for TransUnion from multiple data points online. However, they can pull from Equifax, so just know that is a possibility. And there's a couple of other good things here that I believe that you should check out, like loan use and the restrictions on how it can be used. But these are things that, again, if you're just trying to get more information on LightStream in your particular situation, you can go here as a resource. Now let's go to the apply now option, and then we're going to go through the actual information to input for this application. First thing that you're going to do is choose individual application, unless you want to do a joint one, which is available for you. Let's say I chose a loan for home improvement, pool, or solar loan. This is going to be a much larger type of purchase, so I can actually go up to $100,000, right? I can also do a loan term of 240 months as the maximum, and then it will let me know, hey, with auto pay, this is what you're looking at. 10.89% to 21.44%, and you can potentially be paying $1,024.71 to $1,812.52. Now, again, the criteria varies. So let's go back to auto loan. I suggest using the used auto purchase from a dealer. Okay. How did you hear about this? You can say social media. You're going to put in your zip code. And then we're going to change the loan amount. And I noticed when I changed it to auto, it goes to 84. You can only do up to 84. And then again, from what I've seen with like the personal to auto loan range, 144 is the maximum unless you're doing something like home improvement. Then you have 240 months for the maximum amount for the term. Now let's go to loan amount. And again, anything above $35,000 will trigger you to need to submit documentation. So if we don't want documentation, then we can do 35,000. And then we're going to change it to the 84-month term. Now, keep in mind, the shorter the term, the lower the interest. The longer the term, the higher the interest. So if you want a lower interest rate, make that term shorter. So 35,000 for 84 months. If we sign up for the auto pay, this is what we're looking at, $547 to $639.39, depends on what you get. Now let's go to continue. And then you're going to enter your first and last name. You're going to enter your email address, your home and street, your city, your phone number, your time at your current address, your housing status, your social, your date of birth, the last four of your driver's license, and then you're going to enter your employment status and your income. Now, your income will determine exactly what you get approved for. I would really pick the income that is true to how much that you make. So if you make $80,000, I suggest putting $80,000. If you make 60, I would choose 60 because you never know when data points might change and maybe they will want to verify your income. So pick exactly how much you make, and they let you know that if you have any other annual income, maybe you have a side hustle, a side gig, then you can add that here as well. They also want your employment information. If you're employed by other or employed by self, you'll want to enter that. You want to enter your description for your occupation, whatever your job title is, the company name, the company address, the suite, the city, the state, the zip, the phone number, and your annual salary. And that's going to be not including bonuses or commission or tips or anything like that. All right. You want to enter your total monthly housing costs. If you have rent, then you would enter that here. You would also enter any type of equity if you own your home. And then you would enter the amount of money that you have in your checking, your savings, plus maybe any stocks or bonds that you currently own. And then your retirement, what's in your 401k. All of this is taken into consideration when they're choosing whether or not to approve you. And again, all of this, I can't tell you what to put because your information is going to be very different from mine. But these are all the options for this auto loan in particular. What I can say is I recommend doing only 35,000, and then I recommend doing a used auto loan from a dealer. Those would be my recommendations. They are going to ask you for some security information. You want to enter that in there, and that's going to be creating a username. That's going to be entering your password and making a security question. Once you finish all of that, you'll be able to confirm and submit, and they're going to give you your loan amount, the months, the rate, that the potential rate. Of course, they're going to give you a range, and then you're going to click yes, and then you're going to accept and submit. Now, that is the entire application process. It is very easy. It's very straightforward. I believe if you do those few loan details in the very beginning, or you can play with it, pick the best range for you. I mean, if you need 240 months, then that can be the longest for home improvement, but you can also pick something that has to do with more of a personal or auto, and you can do up to 144 for those ranges. It varies. You'll have to play with it to see which one that you get. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this information, please drop a comment below. Let me know that you enjoyed it. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I drop a lot of content about similar products, about credit, about business, and I would definitely love to have you here as a subscriber. And thank you for the time and the attention. If you did get approved for this loan, please drop a comment below. I would like to know the interest rate, the loan terms, or any other data points that we can use here. Let's make this video a resource for everyone else that is also watching this content. Again, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.